What's up, people? This is your boy Sly. In this video, I'm going to talk about women and how they are in the Western world, which is the United States and Canada. To help me do this video, I have the Gopher from the Caddyshack movie who helped me out. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for, thank you for having me. Because I am the Gopher from the Caddyshack movie. And I just don't like the women in Canada and the United States.
Yeah, I don't like them either. I really don't. Well, the women, they hate men. They think they're too good for men. And they're stuck up. And they're stuck up. They're antisocial and they're kickers. And they think all men are rapists, pedophiles, and perverts. You know, it just makes me sad. And I just want to bust out a big bag of Cheetos. Just eat Cheetos and just be depressed.
Yeah, I really am depressed over women, I just want to just dig a hole into a tunnel and just go into that tunnel and just cry.
Yeah, American women and Canadian women, actually, they're just horrible. I mean, Canadian women are just bad. Really, really, really bad. And I think Canadian women, they're hostile, passive-aggressive, and they treat men like crap, and they're manly, and they think they're too good for men, and they make the men act like submissive women. That's just crazy.
Yeah, I really do. I really do hate American women and Canadian women. When I was doing the Caddyshack movie, the women weren't that bad. They were sweet, feminine, down to earth, and they were easy to talk to. But I look at the women today, and they're just horrible. I mean, they got nasty attitudes. They dress up like sluts. They have multiple tattoos. And they're so demanding, standoffish, and cliquish. And they're just stuck up. And if you flirt with them, they think that they hate you. They think you're a creep and a weirdo and a freak.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's why I'm MGTOW. That's why I'm MGTOW for life. Because I'm not like these men today who are a bunch of white knights, Captain Saberholes, blue pill men, manginas, and simps. I'm not like this. And look at this picture right here. We have two women. One of this guy to put lotion all over them. And he hates it. And they're forcing him to be a simp. A mangina and a white knight and the white knight in the Captain Saberhole.
Yeah, I will never be like that. Ever. If I see women like that, I will bite them both in their asses. Just bite them both in their butt cheeks.
Whoa. I mean, if you do that, they'll shoot you and kill you, and they'll probably call the police on you and have you arrested for assault. Yeah. I live in Seattle, Washington, And the Seattle freeze is just bad, and the women there are just bad. Actually, they're terrible. I just mind my own business because I can't talk to these women or anybody else. Because let's face it, in Seattle, Washington, and all of America, everybody's antisocial and cliquish, and they don't know their neighbors. Yeah, that's right. Slidejones, slidejones, slidejones. That's my name, Sly. That's right. I just mind my own business, get on my scooter, and just ride around Seattle with a beanie on my head. That's right, I wear a beanie on my head. A beanie on my head.
You wear a beanie on your head? You look goofy.
Well, that's my business. And I choose to wear a beanie on my head. And I choose to be MGTOW for life. And I don't want to have anything to do with any of these women here in America or Canada. In both of these countries, I don't want to have anything to do with these women because I'm part of MGTOW, and MGTOW stands for men going their own way. That's right. MGTOW is a movement among men. It was created to tell these women, and these two women right here on the computer screen, that we're men, we're not going to put up with your bullshit anymore. And we are going to go our own way. MGTOW for life. Well, Gopher from the Caddyshack movie, I think you should be part of the MGTOW movement.
MGTOW? Yes, right. I will be part of MGTOW. I'm MGTOW for life. A Gopher. Part of MGTOW. Yeah. I will not have anything to do with these crappy women. Because these women fucking suck. They suck. Really suck. And I can't stand them.
Yeah, I can't stand the women in both of these countries. Yeah, these women suck. I'm going overseas to meet women, quality, good, feminine, down-to-earth women who like men, who respect men, who don't think that all men are pedophiles, creeps, perverts, weirdos, and freaks. That's right. The women overseas are better. And I want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. To these crappy women in both the United States and Canada. I mean, they're part of the feminist movement. The hashtag Me Too movement, run by people like Rose McGowan and others. I just want to say this to all these women, and these two crappy women as well. When women pass the age of 35, they become useless. Their pussies shrink. Their ovaries shrivel up, and the egg inside of them that's waiting to be fertilized by a man's sperm goes sour. And they get older and older and older, and they get fatter and fatter and fatter. And they look completely ugly as they get older. And that's what's going to happen to these two women right here.
Yeah, being a woman, women, they have a wall. And when they hit the wall, they go downhill. Us men, we don't have a wall. And when we get older, we get more successful. The light turns on for us. I mean, we become irresistible and valuable to women. Not these crappy North American women. Women overseas. I heard that in the Philippines, women will fight over you if you're hot and you're good looking and you're young. And well, I'm old anyway, and when I did the Caddyshack movie back in 1980 with Bill Murray, and Chevy Chase. I was real younger back then. But when I'm just old now. I don't think the women don't want me anymore.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's too late for you because you're old and, the women are not interested in you anymore. Yes. But, you know, and, the best thing for you, you can watch porn and jack off the porn and looking at the women on porn and just jack off, if you have some Viagra to take to get a boner. Yes, your boy Sly is gonna make you happy on that.
Yeah, I guess I can jack off the porn and just watch, like, women just women on porn, just jacking off, just jacking it, just enjoy porn. Yeah.
Well, over from the Caddyshack movie, I'd like to thank you to be with me on bashing women from Canada and the United States.
Yeah. Yeah, the women in Canada are just weird. And I heard that women in Toronto go for fast food late at night. And you gotta get approval from the mother hen, the fat woman, to talk to and date and get at hot women. I mean, the women in Canada are not that hot. Well, yeah, actually, the women, I heard in Victoria, British Columbia, and Vancouver, British Columbia are really hot. And yeah, all the men, yeah, 95 to 100% of men in that country are menginas, and they're the women, and the women are the men, and that is just totally messed up. I mean, that would scare me. If I was in Canada, I would dig deeper into the ground and just hide and just cry because the women are just horrible.
Yeah, I live in Seattle, Washington, and I live like long ways from the Canadian border. I live in Washington State. I mean, I remember I went to Canada, and before I crossed the border, I mean, the Border Patrol, the Canadian Border Patrol, they just opened the trunk to my car and just slammed it really hard, and they just had an attitude. And I was saying to myself, man, what is wrong with these people? And, the Border Patrol of the USA did the same thing as well, Yeah, but when I was in Canada, when I was in Victoria, actually, not Victoria, but Vancouver, I went around the city and I saw this weirdo running around asking people questions. I think it was a meth head or a crackhead. And I saw the women in Vancouver, and they were really hot and cute. Really, really cute. And, the women in America just tore me to pieces and made me sad. Really, really sad. And, the women, I mean, I just couldn't talk to the women there. Like, I just felt really bad. Really, 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 really bad. Oh my God. I mean, yeah. You know what they say, actually. The women, the women just in America just tore me aside, and I just couldn't talk to women in Canada, in Vancouver. And I heard that the women in Quebec were really hot. The French-speaking province, actually. The women there are really, really hotter.
Yeah. I took a look at the women in Quebec, and, they're really cute and they're really hot, but, some of the women there are weird, they'll bash the USA, And after they boss the USA, they become hypersexual and horny, and they want to have sex with you. And I find that very weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Weird, 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 weird. Oh, yes. Women in the West, in North America, are crap. But there's one part of North America that's not crap. And women there are really good. And it's called St. Pierre and Miquelon, which is an overseas collectively of France. So if you go to St. Pierre and Miquelon off the coast of Newfoundland and Canada, you're actually in France. And the island, and it's really, really French there. And the women are hot. Really, really hot. I heard they're very, very, very feminine.
Yeah, I went to St. Pierre and Miquelon, and I saw about few women, younger women, women in their 20s, and there was not that many of them, but they were really hot. I mean, I went and talked to one of them, and they were really sweet, and they didn't care about how old I was, and I asked them for their phone number. They gave me their phone number. That is crazy. I mean, you never get that in the USA or Canada.
Yeah. You know what? I need to be like you, Gopher, from the Caddyshack movie. I need to travel to places that you go to. I heard you went to a lot of countries. A bunch of them. Overseas. You went to countries in Europe, Asia, and Africa. I mean, in Europe, you've been to Spain, Portugal, France, Italy, Germany, a bunch of countries. And you said the women, and you met a lot of hot women there, actually really hot women. That makes me happy. That makes me want to grab a big, big bag of Cheetos, open a bag of Cheetos, and eat them.
Yeah, you will like it over in Europe. It's way better than the crappy North America. Even though you can get with these crappy women like on this picture right here, that you and me are looking at. I mean, you can get with the women overseas. I heard that, and also Australian, and also women from Australia and New Zealand, or even better. The Aussie women and the Kiwi women are a lot better. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I heard the women there are kind of like the women in North America, actually. That's what I heard. And I heard they're terrible. So, yeah. And I've been the women in Japan and Korea and Taiwan are very stuck up. They're snotty, rude, and stuck up. That's what I heard. And the women there, they think they're better than you, and they're hard to talk to. Women in China are not that hard to talk to. Well, and Ukrainian women and Russian women are also great as well. Well, Gopher from the Caddyshack movie, I'd like to thank you for doing this video with me.
Well, thank you.
Okay, this video is over, and I'm gonna say this before I end this video. Tell me what you think, people. Peace.